In commerce, a hypermarket is a superstore combining a supermarket and a department store. The result is an expansive retail facility carrying a wide range of products under one roof, including full groceries lines and general merchandise. In theory, hypermarkets allow customers to satisfy all their routine shopping needs in one trip. Overview: hypermarkets, like other big box stores, typically have business models focusing on high-volume, low-margin sales. A typical Walmart supercenter covers anywhere from 14,000 AM2 to 21,800 AM2, and a typical Carrefour covers 20,000 AM2. They generally have more than 200,000 different brands of merchandise available at any one time. Because of their large footprints, many hypermarkets choose suburban or out-of-town locations that are easily accessible by automobile. History: United States. The Pacific Northwest chain Fred Meyer opened the first suburban one-stop shopping center in 1931 in the Hollywood district of Portland, Oregon. The store's innovations included a grocery store alongside a drugstore plus off-street parking and an automobile lubrication and oil service. In 1933, men's and women's wear was added, and automotive department, housewares, and other non-food products followed in succeeding years. In the mid-1930s, Fred Meyer opened a central bakery, a candy kitchen, an ice cream plant, and a photo finishing plant, which supplied the company's stores in Portland and neighboring cities with house brands such as Vitaby Bread, Hocus Pocus Desserts, and Fifth Avenue Candies. By the 1950s, Fred Meyer began opening stores that were 45,000 sqaft to 70,000 sqaft, and the 1960s saw the first modern-sized Fred Meyer hypermarkets. The Midwest chain Muja, which today operates some 190 stores in 5 U.S. states and calls the hypermarket format Supercenter, opened its first such supercenter in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in June 1962, under the brand name Thrifty Acres. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the three major U.S. discount store chains Walmart, Kmart and Target started developing hypermarkets. Walmart introduced Hypermart USA in 1987, followed by Walmart Supercenter in 1988. Kmart opened its first Superkmart in 1991. And Target came with the first Target Greatland stores in 1990, followed by the larger Super Target stores in 1995. Most Greatland stores have since been converted to Super Target stores. In the early 1990s, U.S. hypermarkets also began selling fuel. The idea was first introduced in the 1960s, when a number of supermarket chains and retailers like Sears tried to sell fuel, but it didn't generate sufficient consumer interest at the time. Today there are approximately 4,500 hypermarket stores in the U.S. selling fuel, representing an estimated 14 billion U.S. gallons sold each year. Europe. The first European hypermarket is commonly mistaken to be the Carrefour store that opened in 1963, at Saint-Geneviève-des-Bois, France. However, the Belgian retailer Grand Bazaar preceded Carrefour by 2 years when it opened 3 hypermarkets in a short span in 1961 under the name Super Bazaar after Belgian law restricting the size of department stores was abolished in 1960. The first Super Bazaar opened in Bruges on September 9, 1961. However, the larger stores that opened a week later in Aderem, and a month later in Anderlecht, are regarded as more proper hypermarkets that brought the concept to fruition. Future. Despite its success, the hypermarket business model may be under threat from online shopping and the shift towards customization, according to analysts like Sneef Sainal, Deutsche Bank's global strategist. Sainal has also argued that some developing countries such as India may even skip the hypermarket stage and directly go online. Success. After the successes of super and hypermarkets and amid fears that smaller stores would be forced out of business, France enacted laws that made it more difficult to build hypermarkets and also restricted the amount of economic leverage that hypermarket chains can impose upon their suppliers. In France, hypermarkets are generally situated in shopping centers outside of cities, though some are present in the city center. They are surrounded by extensive car parking facilities, and generally by other specialized superstores that sell clothing, sports gear, automotive items, etc. In Japan, hypermarkets may be found in urban areas as well as less populated areas. The Japanese government encourages hypermarket installations, as mutual investment by financial stocks are a common way to run hypermarkets. Japanese hypermarkets may contain restaurants, manga stands, internet cafes, typical department store merchandise, a full range of groceries, beauty salons and other services all inside the same store. A recent trend has been to combine the dollar store concept with the hypermarket blueprint, giving rise to the Hyakin Plaza. Euro Hyakin or Yakuen means 100 yen. Warehouse club. Another category of stores sometimes included in the hypermarket category is the membership-based wholesale warehouse clubs that are popular in North America, pioneered by Feedco and today including Sam's Club, a division of Walmart. Costco, in which Carrefour has a small ownership percentage. BJ's Wholesale Club on the East Coast. And Club City Club in Mexico. In Europe, Makro leads the market. However, warehouse clubs differ from hypermarkets in that they have sparse interior decor and require paid membership. See also: Big Box Store, list of hypermarkets, types of retail outlets, notes. External links, media related to supermarkets at Wikimedia Commons, hypermarket at Encyclopaedia Britannica.